Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about the access modifiers in Java. So there are two types of modifiers in Java. One is access modifiers, another one is non-access modifiers. Access modifier means that how the data or the method or the class objects can be accessed inside the, it may be inside the class, it may be outside the class in the same folder, or maybe outside the class repository. That means in different package. Package means package is simply a repository, or you can say it's a drive. Package name is same with the drive location where the class belongs to. So now non-access modifiers. There are the non-access modifiers is actually the properties of the variables, methods, and the class. So first I will discuss access modifiers. There are four access modifiers: default, public, protected, and private. The default modifier can be accessed within the same class and same package. The private modifier can be accessed within the same class only, and the protected modifiers can be accessed within the same class, same package, and subclass in different package. But public modifier, the public method, public class, or public variable, it says that this public means it is accessible, public, accessible to everywhere. It is can be accessed from the within the same class, within the same package, within the different package. It may be subclass or not. Everywhere it can be accessed. The public method, public variable, or public class. So we don't need to bother about public class. So first I will start showing an example of private modifier, and then I will show examples on default and protected modifiers. Save it with the name, say private demo dot java. Say a class with the same name. Say okay. Private demo, go with the same class. Now initialize a private integer variable I equal to say 0. Now write the main method public static void main string a, and make an object of this class. Create an object, say obj is the name of the object, new operator, and the default constructor. Now we want to print this I variable. Okay, so what I have to use, system.out.println semicolon, right, obj.I. Okay, now save it and compile it. So write java c, and the name of the program is private demo. Okay, mobile is fine. So the bytecode is, you can see the bytecode is private demo class. Now java private demo, not class, private demo only. You can see the 0, the output, the integer value 0 is printed. So this private variable can be accessed within the same class, no problem. Now I'll create another class, say class A. Here I will initialize another private variable, say it is integer. It is declared as integer and it will be initialized as 1. And now I will create object of class A here. So obj is the object of class A now, and obj dot, it should be B, obj dot B. So can we access B variable? According to the definition, we cannot access it. So let's see, compile first. Here you can see error, because you can see that B has private access in A. B is declared and initialized as private. B is declared as private. So B has access, or B can be accessed only within class A, but B cannot be accessed within private number. That is, B cannot be accessed outside class A. Now about default access modifier. Default access modifier, it can be accessed within the same class, or it can be accessed outside the class but within the same package. Same package means either it can be inside the same program or it can be inside the same file location. I repeat, same package means either the other class should be within the same program or inside the same file location or same folder, that is under this folder. If we can create another class, this class also can access default modifiers. So we also already have discussed that from the beginning, that hello world program, class means nothing is specified, means default. So this class is default class. Also this class nothing is specified means default class. For example, this main method is public, but here also it is nothing is specified. So int role and string name, these two variables are default variables. So you can see that this we have already created object. This we have already shown this program. This is a previous program I am showing. This is the other class. This other class creates an object of this student std, and std.role we are initializing with 1 and name with this name. And if we are printing it, then we have seen it already that it is compiles fine and prints the name and roll number. So this role and name, this can be accessed outside the class also. Default variables name and roll number can be accessed within the same class. So for example, create object of this, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. So now obj is the object of this class. Only one class is there. Say write int role, only one variable, say role equal to say 100. Now if we write obj, okay, it should not be there, needed, and only obj.role. So here it is the default variable. You can see Java C space object, right? You can see it compiles fine. So obviously default variable can also be accessed within the same class. So in summary, the default class object or default class method, default or default variable can be accessed within the same class and also within the same package, but cannot be accessed within, rather cannot be accessed outside the package. Say save it as. Now we'll discuss protected. So write protected demo.java. So write a class, say class A, write a protected method, protected void say show system dot out dot print ln um, write /n for new line example of protected. So this is the class. Now I will write the main class, which is protected demo, protected underscore demo. Write public static void main string a argument. Create object of class A, obj say new operator and the constructor. Okay. Now write obj dot show. That means we are creating the class object. Class of this is the A is the class, and we want to make the object of class A, which is obj A. Now we want to access the protected method. Protected method, by the definition, that it can be accessed inside the class, and also it can be accessed outside the class. It may be within the same package, or even the protected variable or protected method or protected class object can be accessed outside the package, but the class should be whatever it may be in the different package, it should be subclass. That means protected members can be accessed within the same class or different package of subclass. So first, right now I am showing it is outside the class if it can be accessed. Save it. Now compile it. Java C. The name of it is protected. Protected. So it's okay. Java protected. Example of protected. So this show method, it is protected, but it can be accessed outside the class. Inside the class, obviously there would be no problem, but outside the class it can be accessed. Now I will create a class which is not in the same package, because this class class A, it is inside this folder, programs folder. Now I will create, say, another folder, say protected folder. I will check that if protected members can be accessed outside the protected folder. Save it as, I will create the class inside protected folder. Say the class name is, program name is A.java, and create a class A. Okay, make it a public because we want to access it outside the class. Default cannot be accessed. Default can be accessed outside the class, but cannot be outside the folder, because we want to access class A outside this protected folder. We want to make it public. Next, write protected void show system dot out print ln say right example of protect. So now also one thing that for other cases we have not write this package information. Package is nothing but the class, the folder in which the class belongs. The class belongs to programs folder, rather protected folder. So package name should be protected. Okay. This package defining package, it is optional for other cases, because we were not trying to access this class outside the other folder. But now in this program I will show I want to access this class A from outside other folder, that is outside protected folder. So here package information is mandatory, because in that case when I will call class A, we need the package information. We have to call using protected package. Okay, first of all I want to check it whether this class is fine or not. Protected. So check it. A.java. It's fine, and we cannot execute it because it is not the main class. Now I will write the main class here outside protected class. Main. Yes. Write protected demo 2 dot java. So now save it. Now protected demo 2 is not with the same folder location. A is inside protected folder and protected demo 2 is outside the folder. So now write the code. Say right class name will be obviously protected underscore demo 2. Right, the main method public static void main string A. Now I will create object of class A, but class A is not in the same folder. You can see the folder location. The class A is inside protected folder. Now I have created the our main class. Our main class is outside protected. It is inside programs folder. That is, it is outside the protected, this folder, outside this folder. Here you can see it is outside protected folder. So that means we have to import this class. How to import? Use the keyword import, and the syntax is write package name. What is the package name of class A? Protected is the package name. So that's why we have to define it, because we want to call it outside the class. Protected.a. Semicolon is the syntax. Now obviously we can create the class object. We have imported this class in this program. Create object of this class A. Now obj.show. Show is the method. Show is the protected method. Now we will check that whether the protected class, which is outside the folder in which A class belongs to, can it access the protected show method? That is protected show method. This one protected show method can be accessed outside a class and outside the even out not outside. It is outside the folder. Can it be accessed outside the folder? Let's check. Now you will see a compilation error, but not due to using protected. Look at it. Java C was the file name is protected demo. Save it. Demo 2. Yes. Error is in line number 1. In the declaration, imported this. Syntax is correct, but the thing is that protected is a keyword. It cannot be used as a package name. So write it protected _1. So you have to also change it here, protected _1. But one thing is that you have to change here also the name of the folder. Make it protected one. The name of the package should be same as name of the folder, and it cannot start with letter. It will start with generally with small letter is used for package, but you can use also capital letter. But by convention, small letter is used for package and package repository. Protected one. Okay. Now you can see here the A class. Okay, so now compile it. Here you can see compilation error is due to using protected keyword, protected method. So has protected access in A. So method has protected access. You can see so is protected access. It cannot be accessed outside the folder, but it can be accessed outside the folder when the calling class, that is the class trying to access the show folder. This class is trying to get access the show method by using the object of class A. So this class should be subclass. Now if we make it subclass, how we can make it? Using extend keyword. In inheritance we will demonstrate it more about subclasses and inheritance using extends keyword. Okay, so you can see here there is protected demo is a subclass now of class A. Now still it will show some error. You can see the protected access, we are trying to get access of show method, because we are extending means protected demo 2 is now a subclass. Subclass means that is a child inherits all the properties of its parents. So the method here show is inherited by this protected demo 2, and how it is done, the exact details will be discussed in the inheritance video. But right now understand that show will be that is protected demo class as show method. So if we write in place of A, if we write protected demo, that is if we want to create object of this protected demo class, that is obj is now object of protected demo. Now it will work fine. You can see here again. Everything is fine. So inside show method of the parent class, you can see A is a parent class. Inside show method, example of protected is has to be printed. So this is printed. So now the protected method can be accessed outside the class only when the calling class is the subclass. Because if the extend means for inheriting the a class, if it was not there, when it was not there, you can see, we have seen already that it was showing error, this type of error, so has protected access in a. So outside the class, uh, it can be accessed if it is inside the same package, but if the calling class is outside the folder or outside the package, it cannot be accessed directly. The protected method cannot be accessed, or protected member cannot be accessed directly outside the class. Only if the calling class is subclass, then the protected member can be accessed. So in summary, we can state what is here. In case of public, it can be accessed everywhere, no problem. In case of private, it can be accessed only within the same class. It cannot be accessed. Private members cannot be private class, private data variable, private method cannot be accessed outside the class. In case of default, it can be accessed within the same class or in the same package, but it cannot be accessed. Default class or default method or default variable can never be accessed outside the package. And in case of protected class or protected variable or protected method can be accessed within the same class, can be accessed within the same package, and can be accessed within the or we can say can be accessed outside the package only when the calling class is subclass. That is, it protected class or protected class member can be accessed in subclass of different package. But if the calling class, that is the class trying to access a protected member, this class is non-subclass residing in other different package, cannot access protected class. In the next video, we will learn about the non-access modifiers in Java. Thank you for watching the video.